Okay, geometric sequences question. For a given geometric sequence, the seventh term, A7, is equal to 31 over 27, and the 11th term, A11, is 93. Find the 13th term, which is A13, and if applicable, write as a fraction. So the information we're given, so the 7th term, A7, is 31 over 27, and the 11th term is 93. We need to find the 13th term, and we don't know the common ratio. So the first thing we need to do is to find the common ratio. So if we look at the standard formula, which is a to the n is a1r n minus 1, and our question, so we're trying to find the 13th term, but the first thing we need to do is look at what we know. So that's the 7th term and the 11th term. So we're going to use the 11th first of all. So a to the 11 is equal to, so we also know, instead of the first term, we know the 7th term. So we can change this from the 7th, and it'd be minus 7. And we're looking at the 11th term. So n will be 11. So we're going to put A7, and the term that we know for A7 is going to be 31 over 27. R, we don't know, we need to find, and 11 minus 7 is 4. So to find A11, we have 93, so we can replace this with 93. And if we need to divide by 31 over 27, both sides, so we'll have r to the 4, and then this is going to be 27 over 31 times 93. And then if we take, to find r, we can take the 4th root, and it's going to be simplified to 81. So r will be plus or minus 3. Just going to write it the other way around, plus or minus 3. Now we know the common ratio. We can use this. So we need to find 13. So A13, we're going to use what we know. So A7, and we're going to multiply by R. And this is going to be 13 minus 7. And this is because 13 is here, and our 7 is here. So if we substitute in what we know, so A13 is, the value for A7 is 31 over 27. And we're going to multiply by R, and this is 13 minus 7 is 6. So we've worked out R, so let's substitute in what we know. A13 is 31 over 27 multiplied by plus or minus 3 to the power 6. Now because we have an even exponent, power, the plus and minus 3 is going to give us the same answer. So we've only got one answer. So A13, this is going to be 837. Okay, so here's another question. You can try this one. For a given geometric sequence, the 6th term, A6, is 37 over 625, and the 11th term, A11, is equal to minus 185. Find the value of the 15th term, A15, and if applicable, write as a fraction. So the first thing you need to do is find the common ratio. So let's use the information we know. So we've got the 6th term, the 11th term, And then once you have that, we're going to find the 15th term. So the common ratio, we're going to use 11 and 6. So A11 is equal to A6 multiplied by R. And this is going to be 11 minus 6. So A11 will be, well, let's substitute in what we know. So we've got A11 is minus 185. A6 is 37 over 625. We don't know R, but it's 11 minus 5, minus 6, which is 5. So if we divide both sides by 37 over 625, we will have 625 divided by 37 multiplied by 185 is equal to R to the power 5. And this will be R to the 5 equals minus 3125. If we take the fifth root, so we'll have R is equal to minus 5. Let's write it the other way around. R is equal to minus 5. So now we can use what we have. So we need to find A15. So we're going to use A6. So A6 multiplied by R. So it's going to be 15 minus 6 this time. And A15, A6 we know. So this is 37 over 625. R we've calculated, so this is going to be multiplied by minus 5. And 15 minus 6 is 9. So if we work out this will give us minus 115,625.